Yo, what's up? New video. How's it going? About a week gone by. This video I want to talk about. I'm very excited. I want to talk about fashion because I'm working with a costume designer right now. I'm super pumped about that. And I've been in fashion for a while. Or trying to be, I guess. I don't always look fashionable, but I always have my eye out for it. And a few people have asked me like where I shop or like how I develop a style because um, I think it's becoming more and more aware that I'm very comfortable with who I am and how I dress because throughout the course of a week you could see like 8 different styles of me, whether I'm at the gym or like later on that day I might change and be like, yo, I feel like wearing this right now, or I could go from my like country style roots, I guess if you call Niles country, to being kind of dressed up, working in the box office, or being at the gym, depending on what day it is. That kind of dictates my outfit. Or like I could be a regular like band geek. I get, or like not like playing the tuba or anything, but like wearing a band T-shirt and some jeans. So I really like picking things that make me feel comfortable. But I think the main thing with developing any sense of style or uh, fashion, whatever you pick to wear, I think the main thing is feeling sexy as fuck. I like that feeling. There's nothing wrong with feeling like walking around your house, be like, I feel sexy right now. And I may not always look the best. I probably don't, but 95% of the time I feel sexy as fuck because it's, excuse me, how I carry myself, like, and how I want to carry myself and how I want to present myself as being very confident. And part of that is feeling like you look good, feel good, look good, and going after what you want. And I think outfits are a part of that because if you wear uncomfortable clothes or clothes that you think make you look unappealing, then you're not going to be very confident. That's kind of common sense. But I try to live this, and I've really been living it. It's a Childish Gambino lyric from a freestyle of his where it says, "They do what they can, I do what I want." And I think that's been my favorite lyric for probably about 2 weeks, 3 weeks. I like that a lot because you need to develop a life where you do what you want. Obviously, like hurting other people's rights and liberties is fucked up, and you shouldn't do that, and like crack and heroin and stuff. But if you're like being morally just, pursue what you want, and do what you want with your life. So fashion is another subsect of that. And something that I've talked about him before is Nathan, or Nathan McCallum. It's is Nathan on Instagram, Snapchat, or Bangarang blog on Tumblr. He says, if you like it, wear it. And I've really been following that. So like everything that I have in my wardrobe, I like. I may not always like to wear it, but I like everything in my wardrobe. And then throughout the course of, I don't know, a month or two, I will like it and I'll want to wear it. So I mean, I'm not always in the mood to dress kind of out there or wear more patterns or something, but I like everything that I have. I've really cultivated my closet like that. So like, find anything that makes you happy with clothes. Because you have a shirt on that you like and that makes you happy, then you're gonna be happy, which is cool, which I've talked about. But I'll stay away from that in this video, or try to at least. And like to go past that, like no one has the right to hate on you for wearing what you want. If it like puts a smile on your face to wear some goofy ass shirt, wear it. If you want to wear a cut off shirt to the mall, I don't like that, but if that's what makes you happy, do it. I'm not gonna do it, but then you will be, and you'll be the only one. You'll be standing out. So, which is definitely a plus. So like, no one has the right to hate on you for your outfit. If you're not being pretentious, I think. With that caveat, I suppose. But if you're positive about this and you walk around and you feel hot or you feel comfy, and you feel positive, you attract where you are. So if you're walking around like the mall or Trader Joe's or something, if you feel hot, maybe a hot person will talk to you, or they'll smile at you or something, or if you carry yourself with that, then something like that, something similar to that will come back to you, which I think is really cool. Like if I ever decide to like pursue a girl or something, I want to be similar in that respect of how we carry ourselves, but not really looking for it at the moment. Sorry, I have a bug bite on my ankle and I keep itching that. So next I want to get into like what I like. But first I'll say like where I shop. I shop at like H&M, Urban Outfitters, kind of Kohl's. Kohl's has some cool shit sometimes. I like shopping online for shirts, not for pants. I have to try pants on because they're so weird, and I gotta make sure they fit right. But with pants, or with shirts rather, I can usually tell by the look of the image how it's gonna fit, like my shoulders and stuff. But I also shop at thrift stores, or like I'm wearing a girls volleyball tournament state championship shirt that I picked up here at there's a free clothes pile, and I went through it and got a bunch of cool shit. Actually, I don't care if this is a girl shirt; it looks cool, I think. I also got some jean shorts that had a Tweety Bird patch on it, and I took that off and ironed it onto my jean jacket. So watch out for the winter; it's gonna be pretty sweet. Okay, but what I like to wear, I have a whole list of things that I like to wear. And this is what this is really cool to me. Wearing cutoff shirts, like a gym shirt, cutoff T-shirt, and I cut the collars out of anytime I make a cutoff, I always cut the collar off because it makes the aesthetic of the shirt a little cooler. And then I'll cut to where it's like this is like my trap, and my shoulder comes in. I'll cut it like right there over the collarbone, typically, depending on the shirt. But I'll make a nice cut off, and if it's too long, I'll cut the bottom off as well. And then I'll pick out some sort of flannel that kind of contradicts that. Like I have a black, red, and white gym shirt. Like it's from a gym actually, Milestone Gym, and I have that cut off, and then I usually wear a green and black over that. And green doesn't fully go with it. I mean, the outfit works, but it's contradictory a little bit, which I like. I like throwing things off in my wardrobe. And then I'll wear that with like black jeans typically, and then Chucks more than likely. But I really like having an outfit where everything but one piece goes together. One or two, because I think if you're all one thing, for me, I don't feel comfortable. I like when there's little remnants of another type of style that you have in your repertoire, I guess, of styles. But like, say if I dress up, I don't know, it's a hard example, but okay, so like I have to dress up for box office, and I'll dress up and wear like a nice button up or a cardigan over like a cool t-shirt, like a nice dressy t-shirt with dress pants and leather boots. But then to kind of throw it off, I have this leather belt with bicycles on it that I bought myself for graduating, and I'll wear that with it, and it works. But it's like, does this kid have bicycles on his belt? That's how I always think when I put it on. I always giggle to myself, but kind of throwing a whole wrench in the operation. I think that's a good indicator of your personality within your style. So try it. Try the cut-off shirts with a flannel over, and roll up the sleeves. I always roll my sleeves up. It's usually pretty tight. I decided to do this today. This is a longer t-shirt or a longer shirt. I usually slide them up, but I decided to roll them today. So I think I'm going to keep that. I like that. The next thing I like is wearing Chuck Taylor's low tops with no socks. I don't know why I like this. I feel kind of like a renegade, I guess, when I wear them. But they're Chuck socks. It's no big deal, but I like it. I'll even go to the gym with Chucks and no socks sometimes, depending on the day. If it's leg day, definitely not, because my feet will sweat too much. But I think that's cool. Like my Chucks right now are, I'll show you, are black and red. They're super cool. No socks on, but and there's even a little paint. You can't see it, but there's a little paint from a show I helped set up. But I'm gonna make my own Chucks soon, so be on the lookout. They're gonna be sweet. I guarantee they're gonna be sweet. But it's for another day. The next thing that I like are bandanas. And I was very hesitant to get into bandanas because I've always liked them, but I always thought my head looked stupid when I wore them. But I've been wearing them to the gym a lot, like a blue one, blue and white, and then a black and white one. And I don't know. I feel solid when I wear. I like them. Or sometimes I'll wear like gym shorts rather, a t-shirt, and then a flannel, and then a bandana if I'm like going out somewhere. And I definitely know I stand out because like who wears a bandana in a social setting? But I like to stand out. I don't like being the same as anyone else. I think that's bogus. I like being out there. Plus, like if you go to the gym and you stand out, like you wear a goofy outfit, which I'll talk about in a second. Uh, it I like that mentality, but I'll talk about that in a second. The reason why I like bandanas is because it's kind of wild. I think like I don't know if anyone else is like this, but bandanas always give off that wild mystique impression, you know? For me, at least. So I like that. The next thing I like is something I stole from this kid I used to live with, wearing a flannel, so you wear like a t-shirt, and this is great for winter months. You wear like a t-shirt, and then a long sleeve shirt, and then a flannel, button-up flannel, solid color, or actually no, wear a plaid button-up, and then a solid colored button-up over that. So a flannel over a shirt over a t-shirt, and it looks ridiculous, but it works. I did that a lot at the end of the semester. I'm definitely going to do it a lot this winter, even more so because I have some pretty sweet flannels now. But layers are so cool that you can pick, especially if you hide a little plaid or like a little design that like if you move a certain way it pops out and it's like, oh, I didn't even know he was wearing any plaid or any design or anything, you know. Also, mango black tea, try it. It's from Trader Joe's. Check it out. So the like layers are really interesting because you can add 2 to 3 styles to one day's wardrobe, which gives you so much freedom of like walking out the house and it's like, oh, this is sweet, but if it doesn't work, oh, flannel's gone, now I have 3 shirts on rather than 4, new style. Or you keep them all on, you can roll up the sleeves so that like the plain color is being blocked by now the pattern, so it's plain color all on your torso except for like on the seams, and then you roll up the sleeves and the design comes out from underneath, which is sneaky and it's cool. I like that. And then next, I bought these bracelets and this ring from a fair trade store in town. It's like I think it's from like Ecuador or something, but I'm not a bracelet or a ring dude at all, really. But I saw them and I like them, and I decided that these are my happy bracelets. So whenever I wear them, I have to be happy. It's I made that rule, so that's what has to happen. So if you're ever having a bad day and you're near me, snag one. You have to be happy. That's what's up. The next thing I like are Clark's boots. If you don't have a pair, get a pair because they're fucking dope. My friend Eric Dulcet showed me these, and my friend like Dom Udell has some. Nathan McCallum has some. They're sweet boots. Get the Desert Chukka, I think, Bush Acres or whatever they're called. Desert Boot, I believe they're billed as. But I was out at the bar one night with my friend Eric, and I had like some indoor soccer shoes on that I had bought as like workout shoes. I was wearing those, and we were like leaving the bar, walking to the car, and he was like, "Dude, you need to try these on." And he and I have like over the past couple of years like always switched shirts or like hoodies or jeans, shoes, you know, especially when we traveled together. I brought like my entire wardrobe and we mix and match everything, never had to do laundry. And he's like, dude, you need to try these. So put them on, and I bought a pair the next day because they were impeccable. And like the more scuffed up they get, if you put a layer of leather lotion over them, they look even cooler than when they were new. So get them, I guess, plug-in. But back to the great gym outfit. I like something that makes me stand out and goofy because then you have to work harder. You can't be wearing some ridiculous fucking outfit and working out like a bitch because that doesn't. Then what are you doing? You know. But I like standing out and then really going hard to where like, dude, this kid is like living his life. You know, that's how I think about it. Cause like when I see someone at the gym wearing a ridiculous outfit, the next thing that I go to is like, well, how are they working out? I don't care if they're buff or not. That means nothing to me. How are you working out? How's your structure? How's like your tempo, your form, whatnot? And if it's good, like I think like, man, that guy's in charge of his life. That's sweet. I want to be friends with him. That's weird how my brain thinks like that. But so like yesterday, I did legs. I did 2 a day yesterday. I did legs in the morning, legs at night, and I went back. I did like a 45-minute workout, and all I did was heavy squats, lightweight contraction, Romania deadlifts, hamstring curls, standing calf raises, and some abs, like quick ab stuff. And I wore a really tight black t-shirt, and like really tight, and my hair was all like crazy from the whole day. And then I wore some black cutoff jeans, and they like come up mid-thigh. And then I wore my Chucks, and I could see the other dudes in there, like, cause I live in a small town. They were looking at me like, what the fuck is this kid wearing? But like, I was doing almost twice my body weight in squats and putting it down, getting good form, everything, and wrecking it. I mean, they weren't a dick to me or anything, but like, I definitely knew they were looking at me like, what the hell is this kid doing? But I like that. I like standing out again. So like, I also vary my workout or my attire for a workout based off of what day it is. Like, if it's shoulders, I'll wear a tank top because I mean, everyone likes seeing themselves pumped up. That's a given. So, I mean, we don't have to be shy about that. Or if it's leg day, most of the time I'll wear a hoodie because it is about the legs, and I'll wear shorter shorts because I like seeing that, like, your legs swelling up. I think that's cool. Something else that other people don't focus on as much as legs. So don't skip leg day. Next is something that I've gotten into this year, but I hated for all of eternity before that, and that's moto jeans. I don't know why they like snuck into my wardrobe, and I love them now. I'll show you. I'm wearing them right now. Like moto jeans, pocket knife, Chucks, and girls volleyball shirt. Because I'm comfortable and it makes me happy. So like, and also I don't know, they seem kind of classy to me. They probably aren't classy at all to other people, but I like the mix-up so it's not flat material the whole way through, but it's also not cut up, so you can wear them in somewhat better environments, I guess you would say. Next is cut-up jeans. Completely the opposite of that. I love cut-up jeans. I have a pair that they're black and they're pretty tight, and I cut them one day in my room. I don't know how. I cut them on my bed frame. I was like moving on my knees and split the thigh. And I had no clue how I did it, but every time I was in class, I kept like putting my finger in it, like making it bigger because I was bored. But then I decided to cut a bunch of other holes in it, and I cut random holes like in both knees, but at different spots. One on the side of my calf, one on the ankle. I cut up the back pockets. I made a lot of cuts in them because I wanted to, you know, and I think it looks cool. I want to do that with another pair of pants, but it's so hard for me to find pants because I'm such a weird style. I guess, or weird size rather. The next thing I like is tight dress pants because I like when my ass looks good, and I've been working on it in the gym, so hopefully it keeps looking better. But I guess I would encourage, like, guys, don't be afraid to make your ass look good. I mean, everybody likes a good ass. So have one, or work for one, and then show it off. I mean, girls show their asses off all the time, and I think that's cool. You know, like, not to objectify anyone, but it's fun to feel sexy. You know, so like if you're proud of your ass, show it off, and I think that's cool. You know, and accentuate your best features. Not my best feature, but it is getting there. I think everything's improving, but I like tight dress pants. Like, show off the legs and show off your ass, and also like tight clothes. I feel better for me. You know, I like feeling them kind of move when I move, sort of thing. And I like the way that the ankles. I like tighter ankles. I don't like big washy, weird ankles. So the next I like is rolled up sleeves. If I have a long sleeve shirt on, I will rarely have it. Even in the wintertime, it will rarely be down to the wrist. 'Cause I don't like, on long shirts, I don't like this portion. I think that looks weird. Especially with flannels, it's like one part will be flared out so you look like you have like a deformed wrist or something. I don't like it. Unless I'm wearing a long sleeve shirt and then two flannels over it, I don't like it. It looks odd when I look down. I don't like it at all. I like tight t-shirts, tight band t-shirts, like my brand new shirt. If you look at my Instagram, it's a picture I posted a while ago. It's a tight white brand new shirt with the Devil and God Are Raging Inside Me logo. And I love that shirt. I have like a tight Beavis and Butthead shirt, a tight bicycle polo. Tight shirts are cool, you know, especially like the more you work out, the more you want to accentuate what you think are your best features, and like you also want to feel good. So like if it shows off your arms a little more, then so be it. I like that, and I don't mind showing off my best features if it's in good taste. You know, I don't wear tank tops in public ever, because I personally don't like that. So past the tight t-shirts, so we don't get too deep into the douche swag. But I like cut-off jeans a lot. I talk about that in my about the gym outfits, but I think cut-off jeans are cool, and I got that from my friend Aaron Payne actually. Next, I like old-looking stuff. This vintage shirts, vintage flannels, or vintage jeans, jackets, anything. I think if you pair that with something new, it's cool, like contrast. And off from that, I like shirts from random places. I think that's super cool. I like a shirt from like a random place in like Oregon, or I'm trying to collect a bunch of Chelsea shirts for when I like move away, because it's like a cool, like, oh, where'd you get that shirt? And then you get to have a cool conversation with someone. So those are the things that I like. Hats, I like hats, but I look really weird with hats, so it's very rare that you'll see me with a hat on. Alright, next, the last kind of thing I want to talk about. How long is this? Oh shit, my video. Developing your style. I think, like, I've talked about this, you can't have all the same thing. I like having pieces that clash with one another. I talked about that. And I think it's a good practice to add a new piece to your wardrobe every month to keep it kind of fresh. It doesn't have to be expensive. Like, I added a good 8 pieces from the free little sale thing, or it's not a sale, it's free, but the free clothes pile. And then next, make every color your color. I don't ever wear white and purple, even though purple's my favorite color. I don't wear stuff that's this bright typically, but I like it a lot. And I like to look goofy sometimes. I think developing a style where, like, it's kind of silly, but it works, you know. Don't go too far unless you are that type of person where you can go too far and it works. But I like to look a little goofy to where someone's like, why are you wearing that? Because I can. And then end of conversation. And I think the best way to start a new style is to slowly do it. Add new pieces to where like you're not throwing people off, like you're getting people used to it right off. So it's not like crazy style flip. You know, if you have really long hair and then you buzz cut it the next day, it's a big clash, I guess, or big throw off. So if you add new pieces in slowly over the course of like 2 months, and keep it fresh and keep it keep your confidence about it, it'll work for you. That's how I did it. Like my style now compared to 5 years ago is way different. I have more variety of stuff and more confidence in the stuff that I have. And then the last two things, go against your color of comfort. Like I said, I don't typically wear this, but I think that I've developed a confidence for myself to where I can wear whatever I want. And it's fun. So like I've been wearing brighter colors. It's amazing how something outside of your comfort zone can still make you very comfortable because it expands your comfort zone. It's a weird idea, but it's cool. Try it. Try something way out of your comfort zone one day. Then the last thing, I think music influences fashion a lot in the sense that like I can wear whatever I want, especially if I'm listening to some really upbeat, swaggy type music, you know, some cool rap or some cool hip hop or really cool rock where it's like it really makes you enjoy yourself or the moment. You know, if you're living in the moment, you're not doing anything wrong. Or more so, like if you're living in the moment and you appreciate where you are, how far you've come in your life, and what you're wearing, and how comfortable you feel in it, then I mean, you're gonna have a cool style. People are gonna appreciate it if you appreciate it. So I guess get out there and develop style. It's pretty cool. And I never thought I'd be so into fashion, but I am. Like I follow all the Fashion Week shit right now. And then like Kendall Jenner, Nathan McCallum, Marcel Flores, like anyone. I like things and people that look pretty. I like good looking stuff and people and things and everything. So there, I'll end it on that. I hope this video wasn't too long, and I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope that you pursue a wardrobe that allows you to be who you want to be. So, peace.